It was a beautiful sunny day, and little Sammy was so excited to visit the zoo with his family. They walked through the gates and were greeted by the sounds of animals all around them. They saw monkeys swinging from tree to tree, lions lounging in the sun, and even got to pet a goat in the petting zoo. But the highlight of Sammy's day was when they came across the elephant exhibit. The elephant, named Ellie, was huge and had the kindest eyes that Sammy had ever seen. Sammy and Ellie made instant eye contact, and Sammy knew that they were going to be friends. Ellie was lonely and sad because she was the only elephant at the zoo. Sammy promised to come back and visit her every day until they could find a way to get her a friend. So every day, Sammy would go to the zoo and visit Ellie. He would bring her treats and tell her all about his day. And every day, Ellie's spirits would lift a little more. One day, Sammy's wish came true. A new elephant named Elmer was brought to the zoo and introduced to Ellie. They hit it off right away, and Ellie was no longer alone. Sammy was overjoyed to see his new friend so happy. He knew that he had made a difference in Ellie's life, and it made him feel good to know that he had helped. He continued to visit Ellie and Elmer every day, and they became the best of friends. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Sophie who loved animals more than anything in the world. She would spend hours flipping through her animal encyclopedia and dreaming of visiting the zoo. One day, her parents surprised her with a trip to the zoo for her birthday. Sophie woke up early that morning, too excited to sleep. She couldn't wait to see all of the different animals she had only ever read about in books. As soon as they arrived at the zoo, Sophie ran from exhibit to exhibit, taking in all the sights and sounds. She saw majestic lions, playful monkeys, and even a baby elephant that was no bigger than her. But her favorite exhibit by far was the butterfly garden. It was a huge, enclosed area filled with hundreds of different types of butterflies. Sophie was in awe as she watched them flutter around her, some even landing on her shoulders. She was so mesmerized that she didn't even notice her parents had left her side. Suddenly, Sophie realized she was lost. She started to panic and tears welled up in her eyes. But just then, a kind zoo employee noticed her and asked if she needed help. Sophie told her that she was lost, and the employee promised to help her find her parents. They searched the whole zoo, and just as Sophie was about to give up hope, they heard her parents calling her name. She ran towards their voices and was finally reunited with them. Her parents were so relieved and grateful to the employee for her help. After that, they spent the rest of the day having fun together, and Sophie promised to never wander off again. She went home that day with a newfound appreciation for the beauty and wonder of the animal kingdom, and a memory she would always treasure.